issue of parking, whether we like it or not, we standard. It is in our laws. 2 car parking spaces per residential units. 1 car parking space per 60 meters, 60 square meters of lettable space, office space, or whatever. But the question is, are we buying? You have a proposal and you have opened the whole ground floor for parking. But by the time you finish building and you want to round up the project, you quickly see it. You have made it available before. You are coming to check it. Where do you expect people to buy as an investor? Are you expecting your tenants not to have cars or what? So that's why you see people parking on the way. And thank God Lagos State is responding because the parking agency, by the time they begin to make noise again that Lagos State government has come again. And we are making life difficult. It's not. We are only trying to make life easy for all of us. It is the togetherness in it that we are looking at. We are not looking at any individual.
Thank you very much, sir. Although I still feel like that was a political response, sir, because I feel like at some point the government has to put its feet on the ground to stop lawlessness. I'll stop. I like that. I will stop. I like that.
Which is less famous outside.
Me?
And then different ones. And then
let's take ourselves to truth now.
And then
we need to support ourselves.
Yes.
It's our society.
Sir, something happened recently. A lady of 30 years was in a prison on the island, I think on the island, and the GP can't.
Yeah, it fell. I saw it online.
And I feel like these situations happen because the agencies don't put their legs on the ground against those people. And the other thing is, we want to support you, but most of us are just tenants. If you shout to us, we will send you back. So at the end of the day, the only desire we have to look up to after God is government.
Thank you very much. See, what we do in Lagos, what we want from them is compliance. And if you don't comply, we will enforce. I said it. You see, we are coming out and we are trying to enlighten. For parking, what's called TIA, now we know about TIA, traffic impact assessment. When you want to develop an estate, there's a document you must get a consultant to do. EIA, environmental impact assessment, TIA. You will specify what and what you need to do. And if you don't comply, like Sabo has told us, go out and do the motion. Because this company is getting too much. And at the end of the day, people start begging. He said, no, go and do your job. That's why we did something last period. And you are there. So the next thing is you start saying, well, you are giving us a mandate. When you do it, you must sustain it. Jacob did it very well. I'm trying to read Jacob very well. Did a lot of house in the estate. But we want to lose the estate today. That's why if you want to live in that estate, terms and conditions, you must comply with or apply with. So government is coming out with strict measures to ensure that we support that. Don't build a house or an estate after 5-10 years, the estate is no more there. In terms of the state of the estate, control of the estate. So don't worry. Like I said, earlier we started with enlightenment. The next thing which is happening, because I am aware what they are doing is happening. We collaborate. And even with government, if we want to do an estate, we must get a sign up for them. I don't know if you are aware. We must go to transport to get our TIA. We go to the environment to get TIA. But I'm looking about this thing. And Madam has done very well for all of us who want to go to estate. See Madam for consultancy. Thank you.
So I'll take a final question with him and then I'll give a chance to the audience to ask 2 questions because of our fast spent with time. Mayabo, thank you for being honest that I'm not passionate about real estate because many realtors will tell you it's not about you. I just care about your prosperity. I'm happy that you are honest about what you're doing now. But there's a lot of us, you said something in your slide that really touched me. You mentioned fractional ownership. 100 of us will come together to own something. Can you elaborate on the simplest way? Because it's easy to be friends. But when we start doing business together, things get very, very easy. Ordinarily, because something Ajo is like cooperative chips. I was something I say every month you are dropping 100,000 naira. After 1 month, you collect your own share. You collect your own share. And you get that. At the second month, somebody runs away. So what is the safest way to choose your partners and to also maximize fractional ownership?
Okay, thank you very much. Anisha, please will answer now for okay, you said everybody has a concept of idea. And then I was asking you that you very yes. Right? And they have answered very well, to be very honest. It's all our responsibility. It's not unfortunate what happened to the lady. But you'll be surprised at that development that you're seeing that already can somebody has already came for it. You understand? Just as we don't tell everybody I'm moving on, leaving you guys in the yellow. That's what I'm doing. Right? And then we also one way or the other we encourage those things. And then have you seen the news when government is demolishing houses? We are the ones that used to promote it. But when somebody saw that kind of thing, we didn't promote it. Are you getting it? But we are quick to want to say they are demolishing it, they are doing this and doing that. So I just feel to be very sincere. I've worked in the space, and I've seen some of the amazing work that they are trying to do. It's very, very complicated. We learn about monarchs and all that. And when they begin to drop the shekere, wisdom has to guide you into those places. So they are really doing their work. And I also love how they were able to address it. So to the question of fractional ownership, right? So I did some caveats in place when I was talking the other time, right? So because sometimes in the church, because you'll be surprised, and there's some people in the ministry department that this is there too. They will not tell you. You're waiting for when tithes will come. So that they come and testimony. But they did see it, and they're in the church of God. Because sometimes when you see them come to you, sir, you see that the software that is powering the mind not to invest 10 million. So can this thing come to 10 million in 3 weeks? You already know that what is powering it is an MMM software, right? So when you are going into partnerships with people, the first thing that I would say to be very sincere in this house is that trust is a capital in the real estate space.
Yes.
I think in this, especially right now in the real estate space, trust is what you should have first. Don't have good housing, don't have good land. First have trust, capital. Right? People are willing to invest with you for you to go and they can find trust in you. So we're talking about coming to that group ownership is look for a system that will put in place where it's not because all of us are attending the same village. They are trustee licensed organizations that can help you to hold the asset in trust. Let me say that again. They are trustee licensed organizations who can help you. They will own it on behalf of all of you. You are the owners, right, on the deed, right? But they will take over the ownership and management as you have instructed them. So it means that nobody can go behind you and say, you need to say, my wife is coming from the US next week and she stay free in the shuttle apartment. That will not happen because they are the trustee managers. So the first thing we want to do is that to ensure that it's not something I want to do and say, all our siblings, let us come together. You will cry. It's like borrowing your mother money. Just go out the law. Right? So my advice for those that want to go through ownership is to look for their platform that both girls are to right, but even outside of us, because you can also do it in diaspora, you can do it in Nigeria, is to look for trustee license or trustee partner organization who are giving fractional ownership opportunities.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to say big thank you to all the members of the panel from Mr. Additional Shekowari and the Minister of Planning, Fiscal Planning and Urban Development, and Engineer Abdulhafiz. Bola Duriola, the Minister of Housing, and my own co-founder from the board, Mr. Oshokoya. So because of our time, we just take one question from the audience and I saw the man first. Any other person? Gender equality. I saw the man one day first. Yes, the man. So you can come forward. You just come forward. And the ladies, gender friendly. Give me the story. Okay, lady, sit down. Yes, just tell us your name. Check. Just tell us your name very quickly and your question very quickly.
Yes, my name is Promise, and I want to ask what are one lesson you have learned so far in real estate business? If you were to start a real estate business today, what need or segment will you go to?
Thank you. So I want to believe because I saw this kind of content. Really sorry. Get that friendly.
You have not seen it actually.
We are ready. Maybe next conversation will do that. Very
It's
fast.
not inside
Thank
the
you.
camera.
So my question is, how can real estate agents negotiate better without getting emotionally attached to deals?
All right. This. So what's your question? That's your question. Procedure to be certified by the government of Nigeria in Lagos. In Nigeria, generally. All right. We have the Lagos State government officials, so it will be asking particularly to Lagos State. I'm so sorry. I hope the question is very fast. So we'll just answer questions, but I mean, the first question is for you, sir, and then I'm looking for you to ask.
Good afternoon, everyone. So my question is, what is the time frame for the landlord to be able to release rent? Because now guys in the business probably like 1 year increase the rent. So what is the time frame for this to release the rent? And again, I don't know if there's a board on the boards. Because what is happening in the now, there's what the all players house. Or you see that most people stay, rental. So that's the problems.
I don't understand your question. Your neighbors are girls. Are you guys say short things?
And the protest. The institution and the protest.
We are just talking about content again. I'll take the last one.
Was that a question?
Please, what else? He's angry about blockades in
He's angry about the protest.
Angry about
He's angry about the protest in his area. Okay.
Oh.
want to fast track your reaction to application. Come on, let's have it now.
Hello, how you doing? This is not so much of a question, so please forgive me. I just had I know I see your face. I'm gonna do real quick. Because I was one of those ones who had the rental thing where the vendor said, I want to take it from, I'm going to throw numbers, I want to take it from 3 mils to 4 mils. And we wrote them a letter because we all had our own problem. That's not what you just stress. We wrote them a letter and was like, we understand that building materials and all these things are going up. But can you consider bringing it down to 3.3 million because that's 10% versus going to 4 mil, which is 33%. So I think when you start using the math, when you want to talk on your own behalf, on your own, because you have your own strength, you come from a place of not emotions, like this person is trying to raise my rent, but coming from a place of logic. But you want somebody to raise your rent more than 10%, then I think landlords take a pause, because that's what he did, and think about it, and in himself, he said, you know what, you're absolutely right, and he brought it down to 3.3.
For those of us that don't understand American English, because most of you know we get that big, but you get the point, right? You get the point, right? You get the point, right? So we have the point. So she has answered the question in the thing. Don't worry. So we just go straight to the first question. What lessons have you learned from real estate? If you're starting the journey right now today, what part of the business you go to? Then somebody talked about If protect is here, I have to get a question. Okay, God bless you, sir. And he's saying, I think I was like, what he's saying. So somebody, for example, goes to a landlord and rent the house, then goes to sublet it to like 14 girls. They're getting money. I don't know how they do it. I'm fascinating my life. I don't know about it. Or what is the government going to do? Is there a board or agency that it can report to? So yes, I don't know what the
Okay, so one thing that I've heard the opportunities in the Nigerian real estate is so
Okay.
that irrespective of the level of income and aspect. Before property goes
Yeah, I've seen places like that, even on the mainland. They do that. You see girls that are hustling, they are there.
I was able to resell it. So somebody is here today and is hearing millions. That's it, 100 trillion that you're talking about. Your own debt is just be a million, 500. But there's opportunity for you. And I usually say this also by the way, that if you don't have the habit of
You can't have
doing
real. The mainland.
you cannot do it when you have 100 million.
Maybe Hannah
Meaning that if investing in real estate is not part of
maybe
you right now,
8,000 or
it's not enough,
10,000.
it's not enough. One day you use that investment to business. They just package it for you, don't worry. Or maybe something like that. So if there's a lesson like this, you can start to do it, and then you get everything to the law from the government.
They are peaceful because when you never had that control. They have rules. If not, right?
The only nation where real estate will not thrive is the nation at all. No matter how poor that nation is, no matter how not they don't have access to capital is, real estate will still be in that nation. Same as clothing, because people don't believe it. Same as feeding. So it is any way you find yourself in the world, invest in that sector. I have always known that. That's number one. If I'm going to start again, what will I do? What I would have done is what I'm doing right now, is to ensure that we democratize real estate, that the common man can have the understanding that I can also participate because there's prosperity in it. Thank you.
And the way I was wondering was, is there something to do to become certified as a realtor in Nigeria? I don't think there is.
Officially right now, there is none. I only know the international body, but I'm not even sure whether it is legislatively recognized in Nigeria. But right now, as institutions now, Real Estate Association, UK, you can do all of those ones and join those because to say that there is a government approved one, except I'm going to learn that one today, I'm not sure.
So your dreams about it, just speak any state of Nigeria and start. Sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
On the brother question, sir.
Yes, I'm going to take about 4 questions that well, asked for us here. One has to do with the one you mentioned for you to reject. And Nigeria is so estate surveyors and valuers. You have to register with them to practice. Hopefully also to practice, you must register with Acera. It is there. Before you can allow you, before you can practice that restriction, Acera government can take you home. You need to know about it. That professional body, you can also join it in one experience. You can also learn from them. The issue of land documentation. It's very good for you to also approach ministry regarding land rules. The land rules are very close to the barricades, close to it. You can go there and tell you what and what you need to do. You do that search, you do a lot of things. Okay? But it's better for you before you buy land to go and do the search first. Just like what I said. So that you don't fall into the hands of people. I will not say it. On the rent increment, I mentioned about tenancy law. And the tenancy law is being reviewed now. I can't call it tenancy and property recovery bill. There needs to be a law. See a bill. Where landlords can just increase rents yearly, like what you said. Not every year. You must give a notice. You must give like 6 months notice. The fact, even the amount you want to add to it, it must go along with that particular community. That where the area you the houses, which there must be a prevailing rate in that place, which the government has okay, go ahead. So that's why you can complain. That's why the federal was taking protect